This is a day in the life of a childless woman. I wake up at 6 a.m. I remember that I have no kids to take to school, so I take an edible, masturbate, and go back to sleep. I wake up at 12:30 p.m. and get ready for a busy day of doing whatever the I feel like. I put on my most impractical and stylish shoes since I won't be chasing a child around the grocery store. I go to my fave spot in Paris to grab a croissant. I do a meditation sesh on the plane since I have no screaming kids, allowing me all the time in the world to become enlightened.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. The video we're about to view today is brought to us by Modern Women Archives. I will leave the link in the description below so that you can check out this video and subscribe to their channel if you would like to do so. For years now, Western society has been pushing this feminist agenda onto women, telling them that they can be strong and independent. They don't need a family. They don't need men. Go and chase your career. Worry about family when you're 35, 40. It's no big deal. But it's all a big lie. And this woman right here has realized that she's been sold a lie. Now, this video is pretty sad. She's crying, very emotional. Let's not use this as a chance to make fun of her. I know the comments can be ruthless sometimes, so I wouldn't be surprised if I see something a little wild. But, you know, let's just watch this with an open heart, all right? But don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe while we watching. Now let's roll it.
I'm sitting here with just this horrible realization. I've been divorced for 3 years, and in that 3 years, I have spent most of my days figuring out how I can become physically, mentally, financially, spiritually healthy enough to be able to afford and take care of a child. And not only have I taken that time, but I've done the math, and it does not work out. I am not young enough, or fertile enough, or financially stable enough to even do another round of IVF, and at 36, like, I'm sorry, like, you're gonna say, like, you have time, like, I don't. Because I can't spend another minute of my life trying to make something work when I'm just fighting upstream. I don't have a support system. I don't have the money. I don't have the resources or the community. And it just kills me. It kills me that I had embryos with my ex-husband that were viable, and they're just gone now. And my future with those children and my life as a mother is just, it's gone. And it's not just that it's gone, it's the fact that it was decided for me by so many other people and factors. And that's what kills me, because it was not my choice. And I'm angry. And I'm heartbroken.
So, first off, quick few things I want to mention. She said that her life as a mother is over and ruined. You know, not necessarily. I don't know if she's ever thought about adopting, but if you really do want to be a mother, you could change somebody's life. You could change a child's life by adopting them. That is something you could do. It might not be your own flesh and blood, but you could still, if you do have that capacity in your heart to want to be a mother, and you know, you find the means financially, you could always do adoption. And two, I want to say, I don't agree with her that it was other people's choices. Now, you got to be accountable. I love the fact that she's came around. She's done a 180. She's not being delusional. She's willing to admit the lie which was sold to her, which she bought, was indeed a lie. But you got to take accountability. It's not just all on other people. You know, women do initiate the majority of divorces. So I'm willing to bet, just off of the stats, that she probably divorced her husband. You know, I don't care what nobody told you or what society tells you. If you do something like that, if you know, that's on you. That's on you. You got to take accountability. Now, with that being said, I got to say shout out to the late and great Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace, rest in power. On his show, when he was alive, he would get a lot of heat from women and male simps who didn't like the harsh realities of what he would tell women when he would say, you need to prioritize family the same way you prioritize this work and careers, because they push this idea that careers and being a career-driven woman, being like Chelsea Handler, being like Oprah, and being like all these other ladies, they make it seem like this is what women derive happiness from, but we ignore the biology. Women derive happiness from families and things of that nature. This, is something in a woman that wants to nurture. It's something in a woman that wants to be a mom, and it's perfectly normal. We live in the best era we've ever been when it comes to choice. You don't have to be a mom if you don't want to. You could go and be a career woman, but everything comes with a trade-off. If you spend your entire post-teenage years, 18 all the way up to 36, 37, chasing a career, going to school, and you don't stop for a second while you're doing all that to, focus on finding a man who you would, want to have a kid with and starting a family, by the time you look up and you 36 years old, 37, 38 years old, and you looking around like, which guy want me? I want a family. You spent your most fertile years doing things that ultimately didn't help you when it comes to having a family. It's just a reality that women have to face. Men and women are different. For men, our biological clock to have kids takes a lot slower than it does for women. And in the case of this woman, she even went through IVF treatment to try to have a kid, but I guess she wasn't fertile enough to do it the artificial way either. Now look, all of what I'm saying is not to pick on women or the woman in this video, but I just rather give women the facts. I just rather keep it real than push a lie to them that you don't got to worry about having kids until you're 36, until you're 35, until you finish chasing your career. That's a big lie. I'm a family man. I really am. I would love to see the divorce rate go down. I would love to see the single parent childhood household go down. I would love to see less kids, in jail and getting into so much trouble because they lack proper guidance. That's what I would like to see. And I would also like to, with my platform, just put the facts out there for women and for everyone so that, you don't have to be at this stage in your life. If you are a girl who does want children one day, they love to push going after your career and being independent. But what are you independent of? A man. And with the prices and inflation getting higher and higher, I think it'll definitely benefit women and men both to come together and create strong families so that we could get through the tough times together. It ain't easy. I know it can't be an easy thing. I haven't even done it yet, but it gotta be a lot better going through the ups and downs of life with someone who loves you and is willing to take care of you. And that's for a man and a woman. In sickness and health, having somebody that's going to be there by your side to take care of you and, and love and cherish you. Like I said in my video on Chelsea Handler is a rich comedian. So, of course, she's going to have a message that is so great. It's lovely to be single and flying to Paris and mingling with guys. And of course, but every woman is not going, most women, for a matter of fact, aren't going to have her life's outcome. You just not. And even if you make it to have a nice career, but you don't quite make it to Chelsea Handler status, retiring is expensive. I know that, it's a lot of confusing messages being thrown at us on a day-to-day basis. They're telling women to chase careers and pretty much be more like men. They're telling men that it's okay to be a girl and, all this craziness. But when it's all said and done, it's your family who will be at your funeral. So if you have a chance to, bring beautiful children into this world and raise them and love them and take care of them, then, don't throw that away. Don't throw that away for some career. And the way inflation is hitting these prices, one career ain't gonna be enough. You're gonna need two heads, and that's a dual parent household to raise them kids. But that's it for the video, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on your way out the door. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments down below. And until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.